Welcome to our channel, where we dive deep into stories of faith, courage in dark times, and the power of God moving among us. If this message speaks to your heart, hit that like button and help spread the light of His Word. Imagine a time of relentless darkness and unending battles. The people of Israel trembled before their greatest fear. An enemy army had arisen, and at its forefront stood a warrior whose mere presence struck terror into every heart. His name was Goliath. Towering like a fortress, clad in bronze from head to toe, and wielding a spear as heavy as a wooden beam, Goliath's voice thundered across the valley, taunting Israel's army day after day. For 40 long days, he humiliated God's soldiers, mocking them, ridiculing their faith, and scoffing at the name of the Lord. Then, in the midst of that despair, a young shepherd named David stepped onto the battlefield. The youngest of 8 brothers and unnoticed by the world, he was no trained fighter. His only weapons were a sling and 14 years of protecting his flock from lions and bears. When David heard Goliath's challenge, something ignited within him, not fear, but righteous indignation. How dare this giant defy the living God and go unpunished? While others saw Goliath's size, David saw his God's greatness. Despite his brother's scorn and the soldiers' laughter, David marched before King Saul and declared, "Don't worry about this Philistine, I will fight him." Saul, astonished, offered him armor, but David refused. "I cannot move in these," he said, "for my strength is not in sword or shield, but in the name of the Lord." So David took his sling, chose 5 smooth stones from the stream, and advanced toward the giant. Goliath sneered, "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" But David answered boldly, "You come against me with sword, spear, and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, whom you have defied." The valley fell silent. With unwavering faith, David swung his sling. The stone flew, swift and invisible, and struck Goliath on the forehead. The impossible happened. Goliath fell face down to the ground. The terror that gripped Israel, the pride of the Philistines, crushed by a shepherd boy's faith, David ran forward, took the giant's own sword, and finished the victory for God's people, not by might or skill, but by the Spirit of the Lord. The story of David and Goliath is more than a tale of battle. It's proof that true strength lies not in weapons, but in faith. It reminds us that those who trust the Lord will never be put to shame. It shows that for God, the size of our enemies means nothing compared to the size of our trust in Him. What giants are you facing today? What challenges seem insurmountable? What voices mock your dreams, your faith, your hope? Remember this: with God, the improbable becomes possible. The weak confound the strong. The small defeat the great, and the unlikely become vessels of miracles. Like David, you don't need to rely on your own strength. Put your trust in the Lord. Fight with faith. Face your giants. Victory isn't for those who look strong, it's for those who believe. If this story has strengthened your faith, subscribe now and leave a comment. I will overcome my giants with God. Share this video with someone who needs courage today. Until our next story, may faith always burn brightly in your heart.